Alright, now tell your side of the story from the whole thing about earlier.
Oh yeah. So basically, I get on the PlayStation and Jaden texted me. He's like, "Hey, uh, I gave the like, codes to my brothers and shit, right?"
No, I said I gave him to Carl, so ask Carl
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
like you gave it to somebody and then you're like, "Go ahead and ask Carl because Carl has the codes." I was like, "All right, cool," you know. So I texted Carl. I was like, "Hey, Carl." 10 minutes later, he's like, he sent me the codes, and I was like, "Thanks," you know. And I'm typing in the code already, and then he calls me. He was like, "Hey," I was like, "What's good?" He was like, "Hey, be careful when you enter in the codes because if you enter it wrong, some like your PlayStation's gonna fuck up." You know, I'm like, "Oh, all right," you know. So now, you know, I'm like in my phone and shit, just texting, putting in the codes, and it was the third code that was working for me. So you know, I'm downloading and shit, and we hang up the phone. Second time he calls me, you know, he's like, "Hey, Trinity, did you put in the code?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" You know, he was like, "All right, man, my PlayStation is so fucked up. Like, I'm talking about, I might have to go to GameStop get a whole refund and shit." And I was like, "Oh shit, you know, like what happened?" He was like, "Fucking, I put in the beta code and I guess it gave me a virus." I was like, "Oh shit, that's kind of sad, you know. Like, I hope you know your shit gets better, you know."
No,
He's
he was like, right now, I'm on the phone with tech support. They said they
oh yeah,
can't
he
do
said,
anything for me. They said since I
Trinity,
entered
you
the
getting in
code,
that
that's it
game?
for my system.
"No, I'm playing Destiny right now."
Oh, come
Like, you
on.
getting in
Bro,
that
we
game?
got on Rainbow so we can play with you. Are you serious?
No, fuck you, Jaden. I'm so pissed at you. Like, I'm taking a
That
piss
wasn't
and
even
shit,
me.
and I'm trying. I don't give a fuck.
Alright,
You should be
finish the
fair for
story.
me.
So what was
Okay,
all that?
so once he told me about the tech support bullshit, he hangs up the phone because he's like, "All right, I'm still on the phone with this guy, so I'll call you back." I was like, "All right." So this is when like I'm ready to take a shit, you know. So I go take a shit after like fucking with my PlayStation and shit because he's called me, and I'm like, should I like uninstall it or should I just let it keep going because it's working good on my end, you know what I mean? Like that's where I was like thinking real hard, like it's working good in my end, so I'm just gonna let it keep going. So you know I'm taking a shit now, and I'm thinking in my head like fucking Treyarch, like they're probably doing this shit on purpose because they don't want people to play Blackout and shit. So you know I'm just taking a nice fine dandy shit, you know, texting this girl, texting this chick like you should got me on my dick tonight, you know. And then Carl calls me back, and I'm like, "What the fuck, bro? I'm trying to text this person right now." Like, you know. So then I pick it up, and now he's like, "All right, Trinity, I'm at the GameStop right now." You know, I'm thinking like, "Why the
He
fuck are
was
you
all
at the GameStop?"
frantic.
But yeah, like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck. So you know, I'm like, "Why the fuck you at GameStop?" And he said, "Because my PlayStation, it's done. It's fucked up. This and that." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? How?" "Because the fucking beta goes, Trinity. Uninstall the app right now, uninstall everything, this and that." So you know I'm like, well fuck man, give me a second, I gotta wipe my ass and shit. So you know I'm wiping, well I didn't say that, you know, because when he was telling me this, you know, I was like wiping my ass and shit like, oh fuck, you know, my place is about to get fucked up too. And you know he was like, you know, like my fault, and I was like, nah, it's really like on me, you know what I mean, because I was it was my idea to uninstall it once you told me about this shit, like, oh yeah, it's about to fuck up on you and shit.
Yeah?
And then once I wiped my ass, I went to go turn back on my PlayStation because once I started installing it, I put it in rest mode. So you know, I turned it back on. You know, I'm just like, all right, hurry the fuck up, so you know I could uninstall this game and shit, so it doesn't fuck up my shit. And you know, we're still on the phone at this time, and he's saying like, all right, I just now pulled up to the GameStop, and I'm about to ask some questions. You know, I was like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. By the way, I installed the application to Blackout.
No,
He's like,
hang
all
on. Let me
right,
stop
cool,
you there.
but
When he said he was at GameStop, it was because we had gotten in a fight. I'm like, Carl, it's time to get serious, okay? I'm about to die here. And he's like, alright, Trinity, I just pulled up the GameStop.
oh yeah. But yeah, so once he said that, I was like, okay, I installed it all. He was like, all right, cool. Well, this is what you want to do because you want to reset your PlayStation. You know, I'm like, why the fuck do I have to reset my shit when I uninstalled it? Would it like stop the whole shit? He's like, nah, because the virus is still in your system. I was like, how the fuck does that work? You know, because I'm thinking like, I uninstalled this shit already. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I should be good. You know, I should be safe and this and that. He's like, no, no, no. Go ahead, grab a fan, grab a towel, this and that. I was like, all right. So I go in my bathroom, I grab a towel, and I'm looking for a fucking fan and shit. And
Did
fucking,
you
I'm like
actually?
thinking in my head, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a towel? So I hook it back up on the fucking door, and I'm looking for a fan now because the fan makes more fucking sense of a towel. So you know, I hang up on him, and I'm looking at my PlayStation, and I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna break this bitch open. So what I'm really gonna do is just sit this the fuck out and see if it really does fuck up my shit. You know what I mean? Because if it doesn't fuck up my shit, there's no need to open up this fucking sack of shit of a PlayStation because I don't know shit about it. I don't know how to fucking even.
No, first he was like,
open.
alright, so you're gonna have to look up a video on how to remove your hard drive.
Yeah,
and
like,
then,
I don't know how to do that, so that's why I put up the towel and just stop looking
and then
for a
once
fan.
you do that,
just,
you're gonna
on
need
my
to,
main menu, just like,
you're gonna need to grab a fan and a
already.
towel and just wipe off the top of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know that, but then while I was doing that, I did not remember my friend. He lives right next door. His name is Austin, and he has a internal hard drive, like the one you plug in, not the one you put in the system.
The external then.
External, yeah. So, you know, I called him, I was like, hey, do you still have that hard drive for sale? And he was like, yeah, it's on sale for $50, you know?
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
Fuck. You know, because it's like a 1 terabyte shit. If you go to Walmart, it's like $80. So really, I'm getting like $30 off. And, you know, I'm thinking in my head, like, all right, if I buy that, put it in my
I can
PlayStation,
save my
download all
system.
yeah, I can still, like, save my whole profile and shit, you know? So, you know, I'm like just talking to him like, all right, like what's the best friend discount? You know what I mean? He was like, well, I could probably go to a 40 spot. So I was like, all right, bet. I'll go ahead, go to the gas station, pull off $40 and give it to you. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm getting ready. I'm getting my shoes and shit on. Texting this girl and shit.
Hang on. You went through all this just because he told you there was a virus on your system.
Yeah, like. Yeah, because, you know, I'm like, that's kind of fucked up because I'm really thinking, like, Treyarch really did, like, do this shit on purpose because they want people to pre-order their shit, not give it out for free, and I'm like, that's probably why they gave out
Bro, could you imagine if they
codes.
actually did that? Like, they gave out virus beta codes for
Yeah.
people who fake pre-ordered?
I think I did the glitch challenge.
Yeah. Like, that's why I really think, because Treyarch, they're really assholes, for fuck's sake, because they make me spend an extra $40 on a fucking video game. So, you know, it's like, all right, it's making sense. So, you know, I'm ready to get out, but I sit on the couch and start texting this chick again because now she wants to come over, and then Carl fucking calls. I'm like, all right, this fucking cock block. Let's see what he has to fucking say. Hello? Hey, yeah, I just want to let you know you're global, like some shit. Like, what did he say, Jay? He said, like, you're global or some shit.
You're a what?
And then he hangs up the phone. Gullible, yeah, he says,
Oh, yeah,
you're
he's
gullible,
like,
something.
you're gullible and dumb, Trinity. Just hangs up.
And then he hangs up the phone, and I'm like, ah, this motherfucker for without me. Nice one. So, you know, I
Nice
waited like a
one.
good 5 minutes. What? But I waited like a good 5 minutes to call him back because, you know, I had to finish up texting this chick. But she's not gonna come through. Bitch. But, called them. They told me the whole fucking thing. I was like, oh, you fucking assholes. And, you know, I hang up the phone. And I'm like, all right, if I don't get on